Ave strategos, I'm Pericles and welcome back to our Greek cities campaign. So today we do continue our conquests with episode 37. There's something I need to mention to you folks. In last episode, if you remember, the last battle of ours was the siege of Uvavum, and we conquered the settlement, and then we started arranging the taxes, changing some buildings, retraining some units on the in the last, I would say, 10-15 minutes of the episode 36. Unfortunately, right after I stopped the recording, I forgot to basically take a save, and I just exit the game. And when I came back to the game, the latest save that the game had was right before the sieging of Ivavum. So I had to do another battle for the Uvavum, and this time I lost much more men. I just wanted to make it quick, and I didn't want it to be the part of video because I didn't want to show you folks the same content twice. And basically, I basically fought the Uvavum siege again, and then did all the tax arrangements and building stuff. There might be some differences. I didn't basically watch the video and did one by one. I just did once more. However, it was making a sense for me. Most probably everything is the same. Maybe there's one or two slight differences. But yeah, I mean, I hope I didn't miss anything. It might be I missed a couple of stuff, and you're gonna see that, oh, we did that last episode. Why we doing that again? So that's the reason, folks. So let's go ahead and start our episode now. So if you remember, we got a couple sieges last episode, and the one of the ongoing ones was the Campus Iazyges, I believe. That's how it's pronounced, and that's the Dacian capital. And I believe that makes the uh, all right. They have two more settlements. Is there anywhere else they have? No, looks like they have two settlements. So let's go ahead and start our episode with this siege. And looks like their faction leader is garrisoned himself over here. And they have mostly cavalry and the warband unit. Shouldn't be something difficult. We should be easily take care of them. Let's see. Alrighty. So let's ask one of the hoplite units to carry these battering rams, and I'll ask these guys to stay next to the walls and being on the fire at will mode. Now let's move these guys. Alrighty. So our general, Doros of Sparta, let's get him moved over here. He has actually a pretty decent amount of cavalry. I think it might be the reason because maybe he has a high influence or something. Usually the regular family members or generals has like around 65 men, even with the experimental unit scale that I'm playing with. I always used to play with, to be honest, not the experimental. Experimental is the like hugest one. Just one under that. I don't know how it's called. Maybe ultra. That's how it's called. Most of the time, I played my campaigns with ultra, and then like I said, I felt like when you have more in numbers in any unit, you getting, how can I say, you benefiting from and that unit more if they are strong. If they are weak, you suffering it more. So I felt like most of the time we're not dealing with the good quality units of if you're not playing Romans. So let's make the things more difficult. Also, I feel like experimental is more realistic because I don't think so in any point at the history the uh, basically the factions like countries, the armies had like 30, 40 or like 100 men. uh, I believe even 200 is not enough. Not so historical accurate. I'm not so sure. Like, I'm I'm sure about that. The this number of like the army compositions, like how many army and how many men in one band, this probably differed from country to country in the old times, but I just feel like it should be a little more than um, what is like 150, 160, you know. Maybe 200 is still not that number, but at least a bit closer. So let's go ahead and get our general in settlement as well. And these guys might stay over here. Let's help those guys. Perfect. We got one of the barbarian cavalry already. And let's move forward. I mean, maybe 3 units might be even more than we need. So let's go with 3. Now let's finish this, guys. They are just 10 or 13 men left. Alrighty. So mostly 2 cavalry, right? 2 general cavalry. We just need to be mindful about those. So what we can do, I think I can try to make them surrounded over here as much as I can, of course. Alright, they did attack. It's so surprising that we lost more than we should, right? I mean, this is just too much. That's what I feel like. Am I like, did I do something wrong? And our positioning was pretty solid, I would say. That's weird. I mean, I was expecting much more losses, much less losses on over here. So you guys can hold this ground and you guys can do over here. Alright, let's move our generals and get them to us. Alright, we got there another general as well. So maybe we better slowly move against them. Will they just stay in their places and let us take care of them? That's what their ultimate plan is. I'm gonna lose my general here. Alright, we may be better retreat from this position. Get over here. Oh no, not all of you folks, just you 4. Alright, let's get these guys now. And they can wrap the battle up. You guys can go ahead and take a rest. I'll keep these guys for further basically battles and stuff, because these guys, they are very strong in melee fights, and against the Germans I might struggle on the melee fights. If that will be the case, I will not hesitate to use these guys against them, and I feel like Dacians, I can take care of them without them as well. Um, Maybe just making one unit over here gonna be even better instead of two. Right, I'm trying to move very carefully, step by step. I just didn't wanna wait over there 30 minutes for them to play with their chopsticks. But weirdly, we are losing just too much, man. They shouldn't be that strong. I mean, these guys, come on, like they should be very. It's armored hoplites. We shouldn't lose like almost how much? 30 men, more than 30 men. Like we could have lost at most like 5 or 6, you know. But that's just too much. But whatever. So he got a barbarian slave, slave trader, doctor. Oh, that's the ones that I have already moved. So town grows, Kidonia grows, and let's destroy these buildings, which we don't need, and try to retain the units that we can. But the thing is, I cannot retrain all of them because of the reason that. Alright, I'll do this and have a cavalry with me. What we're building? We're building temple for sure. This guy's gonna stay a turn. There's no other way. So any other armies that I needed to take care? I think we've just got it. Osca, he needs to keep sieging. This guy over here, we took care of those. Alicia, you're gonna have to stay a turn. Same with this guy, same with this guy. And he never moves. Alright, let's check our navals and see how they look. We have one admiral here with 2-star and 500 ships in its command. There's one guy over here just for transportation. So we say Kidonians grow up, so let's not miss that opportunity. And I believe we are good in most places. Minor city should be alright. We should be alright. And Lugdunum. Oh, good thing that we pay attention. Kotais, we're getting one more. Campus Iazyges is alright. And THAPSUS is fine. Alright, so we're good with settlements. And let's see this guy. Alright, we're gonna have to use this guy for our basically transportation for salamis and stuff. What about agents? He will stay in its place. I mean, I can retire him actually. I won't need him. He won't have a further use for me. 3 year. This guy can stay. We can have him for now. Castle of Alice, and he's working for us as a spy, kind of spy. And oh yes, I got a diplomat for trying to buy them out, right? But unfortunately, we can't buy them out, so you retired too. What we need to do, if there's any place that I can get an assassin, maybe try to kill this guy and here. But it's at the road, so nowhere nearby. Probably no. Yep, let's do assassin from the roads then. Let's get the assassin, and maybe Halicarnassus can help us for recruiting a ship. And that should be the end of this turn probably. I'll just double check that is there any other place that my spy can stay. Maybe a turn or two more over here, and then we'll decide. So let's go ahead and end the turn and see how the things will work out. Alright, they decided to charge basically to us. I did this exact same mistake that they did. I thought we built the walls already. So we're gonna have to defend this settlement at all costs. We have too many cavalry, and we can try to outplay them in the basically open field. So they all coming from here, right? That's what they all have. I've been thinking how I can take care of them in the best way. So I want the armor hoplites in this way, and archers right behind them. And about these guys, I want you all over here. If you'll ask why, because before they even enter the settlement, I want them already got basically hit by my missile units, and then we'll see what we'll do. Just over here. Alright, now I'll ask them to basically use their missiles whenever they can. Get over here. Alright, the ones on the middle, they're playing too much. So these guys are done with their ammo, right? Just move over here then. Alright, these guys are done as well. Alrighty. I want you guys shoot in the Iberian infantry a bit. At a good point, like the advantage of their formation, they all like chunked up all together, and looks like they prefer to move from this position, so that's even better. Let's protect this flank then. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, he's done as well. There's only 3 of you now. Um, 2 of you. Alright, I guess that's enough. Let's move the cavalry over here now. The reason I did this, I saw that their formation is not so, how can I say, clean. That's why I wanted them to get their formation corrected. So let's actually get these guys in the settlement. Get them from here. Over here, get yourselves moved. So, perfect. Now my hoplites will basically greet their troop units. Same with my archers, the missile support behind them. I will ask you to shoot on these guys, don't shoot on ours. And actually, once we'll start breaking them slowly, they'll all get broken. That's how it's how it usually works out. Yep, they all broken over here. Perfect. Let's get these guys cleaned up. the swarm tactic is gonna pay off. And I want these guys move themselves over here. I believe their cavalry will move over here. I don't want to lose my archers. And let's take care of their general as well. Perfect. We got them. And no need to shoot anymore. We're pretty much done with them all. We can exit the battle. We completely destroyed their guys, like only 80 men left. And most likely this army will rout, but if they all just retreat, there's gonna have so few units. So we got we defended the THAPSUS very precisely, so we're gonna have to retreat these guys once more and get another archer probably, right? Yeah, another archer. And where's this guy? Polylicium. Polylicium? Oh yes, because I just these two units kind of confused me. I just remembered that we retreated those, retained those. We couldn't retain those because of our building was damaged. So got this news. Syracuse also affected now. Nicanor Sparta got wrestler, and Chrysippus, he got that. Let's see what's Chrysippus. Tutor, historic philosopher. Oh, that's probably the historical figure. Not bad. I might think about moving the mentor from him too. Let's see if he'll get anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we can move tutor from him too and see what we'll get. So I think we had, before taking any other actions, maybe I can move my merchant and try to buy one of these guys out. Perfect. We got it, and let's make him sit over here since it has a gold. And he's a commercial conqueror. 37 years old, not bad. Now we can go ahead and take this one, him in the next episode, in next turn. I see the Gauls are swarming their armies towards us. Let's go ahead and take this settlement, and with that we can end this episode over here. Alrighty, so I'm trying to find which place is good to break in. Let's do from here. Less towers to deal with, and yeah, only him. These guys can stay behind them. Perfect. I think they should be pretty strong on missile. Yeah, they are strong on missile. And this guy's a bit more behind. And our general. And whatever is left. Let's go. Let's go and get these guys over here and make a formation just like this here. And I believe this positioning is gonna be good enough for our slingers. Let's see how that will work out. So if I'm not mistaken, I saw a naked fanatics. Are they the strong ones? Yeah, they're the strong ones. And general bodyguard, warhounds is easy to deal with. So not super difficult. At least they don't have like a bull warriors. I didn't see them. Spanish mercenaries. Let's see how they're doing over here.
The enemy gate is down. Our battering ram has done its work.
Because of the unit collision, probably this kind of situations happening. Oh, they send the hounds on the mercenaries. Alright, unfortunately we lost our how many, like, let me see, we lost 35 men. I was just gonna have to sacrifice some militia hoplites, and I'm not letting these guys basically just die over here in the very first battle of theirs for the freaking warhounds. So 300 men, like, let's go sacrifice some. And they're definitely gonna get broken in some extent. Oh, they're actually looks like fighting better than the armored hoplites that they did in previous episode. And my general can move himself here. And what I'll do is, just for a case, I'll move these guys over here. So we got an enemy general.
It is time to press the attack.
I believe that's enough. Now let's move the general back as well. I think that should be more than enough for recovering our guys. And he can move over here too. You guys go ahead and take a rest. You did enough. More than enough, to be honest. You guys did more than enough. And how many units? 2 units maybe? Just enough to block this way? Probably. Yep, let's put 2 over here. And let's put the slingers behind them. And general can get moved over here. Perfect. Yeah, that's what ultimately I was trying to do. Slingers are bothering them. And hoplites over here. And they're shaken because they lost their general. I didn't even pay attention that our own units were getting killed by slingers, but not bad. I mean, I hope we were able to recover all those Spanish mercenaries, since I need missile units in that army desperately. So we conquered Osca, we captured the Osca as well. Let's enslave the settlement, and we got a new merchant. Perfect. He got a devotion to justice. Glass collector. I mean, he has pretty good stats, and let's add some more. Uh, he looks like he's pretty decent merchant. So let's get him moved over here, and he can get one of these guys too. And let's see at Osca what we are up to. We're gonna destroy their shrine uh, because we're gonna build ours, and we will build the roads. This order of units sounds good. Yet they already covered, and these guys they're fine. Uh, we'll just do militia cavalry probably. I'm gonna need the cavalry units over here. And what about him? He can. We're gonna probably make another army out of all these guys. There are too many of those. Too many units already we are holding. So folks, I will probably go ahead and end the episode over here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. And I will continue to our Greek campaign against the mostly fights with barbarians, and pretty soon we'll start the battle, like the war with Germans, Egyptians, and the war already started with Spain. And once we conquered this basically lands over here, there's three Spanish settlements and one Gaul, and then one Carthage, which is they have two settlements left. We can take the Palma as well, and then deploy our army over here for North Africa, help against with Numidians. So folks, if you enjoyed, please do like and subscribe, and I would appreciate your support in that way, and I'll be seeing you in next episodes. See you since then.